Hello, my name is Farah Javadi, and I am with Team Bohem Research and Marketing Analytics at Clark University. And today I will be presenting on Mount Rumpke's Children's Hospital research results, interpretation, and recommendations. First, I'd like to begin with some background. Mount Rumpke's Children's Hospital is one of the leading children's hospitals, and the development office, who is responsible for the fundraising, is looking to better understand the dynamics of charitable giving in the Nice City area and the surrounding states. The development office is looking to research and assess ways and means of increasing donations given to the Institute through better understanding of people's perceptions based on the 7 criterias that you've seen on my report. The research objective is that Mount Rumpke's Children's Hospitals is interested in improving the effectiveness of its donor program. To achieve this goal, this qualitative and quantitative study helps us understand the current giving environment along with gaining insight on which messaging will resonate best with potential donors. The 2 objectives are broken down as: number 1, test the giving environment by using the elements of the 2018 donor research to see if giving environment has changed, why people give, where they give, feelings about giving to a children's hospital. Number 2, message development and effectiveness, which studies what messages to the target will resonate and produce results. Focus groups were used to measure messages against intent to give and assist with development of actual messages and how to express them for greatest impact. Based on the theoretical framework that was shared with you, we understand that we are all capable of giving when we can give. By understanding the dynamics of charitable giving, we can target a population that may be better inclined to respond, and helps us develop appropriate messaging that resonates with the population, which will ultimately result in greater charitable giving. Given the results that I shared on my paper that was submitted earlier to you, I will get to the conclusion and the recommendations that I'd like to make to the group. This study shows the consumer and employee perception and behaviors around charitable giving, as well as who Mount Rumpke Children's Hospital should be targeting their time and efforts for the most return on investment. As a result of this qualitative and quantitative research, we can conclude that because the main driver of why people donate to charitable hospital is their direct experience with the hospital and their direct work connection to Mount Rumpke, it's my recommendation to ask for the donation early into having the Mount Rumpke experience. Once a patient is discharged from the hospital, a satisfaction survey along with the hospital's mission statement and a compelling patient story sharing a patient case similar to their story should be provided to the family. The solicitation for the charitable donation should focus on the work the hospital and the staff are doing to heal children and the charity care that they provide and nothing else. This is the best time to ask for charitable donation, as it's on top of the family's mind, since they have just received the most precious gift of health, and therefore will be in good spirit and would want to repay in any way possible. This study found that people gave because they believe in the mission. They were connected with their organization, and they wanted to make a difference. As a result of the qualitative research conducted, the researchers found 3 key messaging that resonated well with the donors. which came highly recommended. Number 1, Annie is alive and thriving today because of the past donations that helped us. This message places a face to what their charitable gift could do and shows how they can make a difference, which will provide a personal and emotional connection to the cause. Number 2, every gift matters. Contributions of any size combine for a big impact. Many don't like to be told or asked for a specific amount of money, and this message gives them the comfort that any amount helps. Number 3, some work simply cannot happen without charitable gifts. It's direct, and the point is well made in letting them know that all children are cared for, regardless of their family's ability to pay. Also, based on the research findings, mail solicitation is the most common form of appeal to those who donate to children's hospitals. Prioritize and target solicitation among parents with an experience at Mount Rumpke Children's Hospital within the state, parents with experience in the Nice City area, people outside of areas who are female, younger, with higher income. The mail solicitation should include a compelling patient story of how the contribution helped make a difference in someone's life while they are at Mount Rumpke Children's Hospital. The letter should address the misconceptions associated with the Children's Hospital, like they don't need money from people like them because they get enough money from other major donors or the government. There are several additional misconceptions that must be cleared up and overcome for any appeal to be successful, like number 1, children's hospitals are a business, not a charity. Number 2, they get enough money from larger donors. Number 3, they don't have an urgent need for funding from individuals. Number 4, concerns over how donations will be used. Number 5, donations won't be useful. And number 6, they get enough money from the government. Once these concerns are addressed, the messaging needs to be clear that the charity begins with them to help the next child in line. It will also provide goodwill to provide a memorable gift from Mount Rumpke's as a reminder, like an address label with their address and, a label that has the Mount Rumpke label, or a paper pad that has the hospital's logo that they will keep around just in case they forget to give in that moment. Use the hospital's website under Ways to Help to provide various options and ways people can choose to give. Provide and place donation drop box internally that features a child so that employees as well as visitors have the opportunity to give. And finally, on top of the actual appeal for funds, to convert non-donors and those who don't give to any charity into donating. It requires general education and convincing arguments that their money is going to a good cause and not wasted. That their money is going to a charity that truly helps people they may know, and actually going to a charity and not the fundraising organization. This may mean that the Mount Rumpke team will need to show a transparency through providing an investor's report or a write-up on previous donations received, showing that the donors' dollars are at work and how funds were distributed previously. You will help alleviate the donors' concerns and misconceptions towards making a donation to Mount Rumpke's Children's Hospital and boost the effectiveness of its donor program. Thank you.